Now, our next speaker truly needs no introduction. Now, I'll tell you something. There's a lot of people that try to get her attention for good reasons and for bad reasons. But I had a little insight. Because you see, I knew when she was going to arrive because my brother-in-law was driving her and serves as her district director, Travis Loudermilk. So thank you so much for your service. And it's my pleasure to introduce to you a champion, a fighter, and like I said, someone who needs no introduction, Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene.
I'm honored to be here. You know, it was just a few weeks ago that the President of the United States, Joe Biden, stood in front of Independence Hall, where it was painted red with the military behind him, and declared half of this country to be extremist. I want you to imagine, what is he talking about? Here's what he's talking about. We're a country filled with faith-based people. I can tell you right now, my name is Marjorie Taylor Greene. I am a sinner, and that's why I believe in Jesus Christ as my Savior. I am the daughter of our Creator, the one true living God, and I believe that His kingdom will reign forever. And that is what Joe Biden is talking about, is extremism. The Democrat Party, let's talk about the things they believe in. They believe in putting America last in every single way. They believe in wide open borders where there is human trafficking, drug trafficking, child sex trafficking, terrorist weapons. We do not know what is coming across our border, and Joe Biden, the President of the United States, Kamala Harris, our Vice President, and his administration ignores it every single day. They don't even want to go. The press secretary says, no, there's nothing wrong happening at the border. As a matter of fact, she doesn't even know the illegal invasion happening every single day and has no idea that people come across the border without a COVID vaccine. Can you imagine how disconnected they are? But yet we're the extremists, Republicans and Christians, because we want a secure border, we want a border wall, we want our immigration laws enforced, we want safe ports, and we want to protect our country from deadly fentanyl that is the #1 cause of death for 18 to 45 years old. We're the extremists. Joe Biden says we're the extremists because we want to protect and fund the police. We want to stop the prosecutors that are funded by George Soros that will not prosecute crime, but instead use their position and their power in their cities across this nation to persecute their political enemies. But yet, we're the extremists? No. We want to fund and protect the police. We want to end the crime spree that's happening all across America. Did you know Atlanta is now worse than Chicago? We have a higher crime rate and a higher murder rate because Fulton County's DA, Fonnie Willis, is more interested in using Fulton County taxpayer dollars to persecute and prosecute President Trump and anyone in his circle. That's the temperature we are in Atlanta, Georgia, in our state. Worse than Chicago, if you could ever imagine. But Joe Biden says we're the extremists. Joe Biden says we're the extremists because we want a strong economy that puts American companies and jobs first, that protects small businesses and gives them a chance against the large corporations. Joe Biden says we're an extremist because we want to slash inflation. We want to have strong American energy independence again, just like we had a few years ago. But Joe Biden says that's extremism. Joe Biden and the Democrats want the Green New Deal, and ladies and gentlemen, we already have it. It's here. It came in the infrastructure deal. And if Joe Biden and the Democrats get their way, oh, believe me, they're going to have the full package. and your gas and diesel combustion engine vehicle that most of you drive, and I know you do, is going to be a relic of the past. That's right, because by 2035, the Democrats want every single one of you driving an electric vehicle that you have to plug in and charge in your charging station at your home or along a highway somewhere, and expect our electric grid to function off of wind and solar. I don't think so. I don't think they've been paying close enough attention to California with rolling blackouts. I keep trying to remind my colleagues in Congress that I'm from Georgia, and here in the South, we love our air conditioning. But the Democrats call that extremism. They want to destroy the fossil fuel industry. As a matter of fact, Joe Biden is selling our strategic petroleum reserves for the first time in United States history to China, who, by the way, is burning coal at record rates, because you want to know what China knows? China knows fossil fuel energy works, but we're the extremists. How about that? Democrats and Joe Biden call us extremists because we want to protect children from genital mutilation surgeries, and we want to protect children from teachers who want to brainwash our kids and tell them that, no, you can change your gender. You can have a mastectomy, a hysterectomy, castration, puberty blockers, and hormones. But don't tell your mommy and daddy. But the Democrats call us extremists. Well, let me tell you something. Here's what we are. As Christians, God told every single one of us, He did not give us a spirit of fear. God gave us a spirit of faith. And every single one of us have to do is to put one foot in front of the other every single day in faith in our great God, because He will make it happen when we just move accordingly in His purpose. And that is exactly what we have to do, not only for here for our children and our future in Georgia, but we have to do it for our entire country, because the Democrats are the extremists. Thank you so much.